Well, new information tonight out of the Sebastian County town of Barling over accusations against police that they were rough during an arrest on a call that originally started as a medical call. Now, the man's family claims officers assaulted him, but BPD says body cam footage that you're looking at here shows it was officers in EMS who were assaulted during this call at a retirement facility. That body cam video shows the moments police returned to the scene to help EMS with a man named Chad Nelly, who family says has a mental disability. Now, 2 minutes after he regained consciousness from what family says was a seizure, Nelly then found himself in handcuffs.
Well, now his family claims police used excessive force. KNWA's Brianna Moore reports on the investigation and what a psychologist had to say after watching the video.
Go to the hospital. You're not of state of mind to refuse.
Portsmouth Greenwood 7 for an alarm.
Hey, have a seat. Have a seat. Have a seat.
623 Excelsior Road.
Have a seat.
23 Excelsior Road.
Hey, you're about to get. You understand me?
I believe that they handled the situation accordingly to what it was.
This is how Barling Police Captain Nathan Mayhew responded when asked about his officers' handling of the November 10, 2024 incident involving Chad Nally, an epileptic man with mental disabilities. Police were called that day to assist EMS with a non-compliant individual.
He was just not cooperative at all, and then eventually our officers had to go hands-on, and that's when 2 of my officers were assaulted.
Nally was hospitalized, then arrested by Barling police and charged with 4 felonies, 2 for assaulting officers and 2 for assaulting EMS. Dr. Shauna Burns, an Arkansas psychologist, reviewed the body cam and believes the situation could have been handled better by police, considering Nally's mental disabilities and according to records, this being their first encounter with him.
There are different ways that we communicate, not just verbally, and sometimes that's enough just to calm the person down, to let them know, hey, I'm safe here with you. I just want to help you. And he talks about tone of voice is a big thing.
Dr. Burns emphasizes the importance of de-escalation tactics for first responders, noting that sensory issues on the autism spectrum can make a simple push feel like a punch to someone with autism.
I would have loved to have seen, a mental health person there, or someone, maybe a nurse or someone, just trying to help communicate with him. I think a little bit before we went to that response.
Burns explains that first responders are often in a fight or flight mindset when called in as backup.
That might make a responder go into the situation already geared up, like worried and scared, like, okay, be careful here. But without the backstory, that's hard, because if he just walked into a situation and this is the first time he met him, honestly, I felt like that was a little premature.
Dr. Burns, a mental health therapist, believes everyone, including first responders, should be knowledgeable about how to communicate with people with mental disabilities and take this into account when responding to situations. Reporting, Brianna Moore, KWA, Northwest Arkansas News.